Welcome to Nelson's Ridge. We're starting a new project and I'm pretty excited about it because it means eventually I'm going to have some access to the rest of my woods that I don't currently have access without going in the field. So this is what we used to call Levi's Trail, which is past the ravine where I filled all the junk over there. And part of the reason we call it a ridge, there's a really big ravine on this side and a decent ravine on that side. To eventually get down in there, and then all the way back there is another ravine to go up. And that would allow me to get to about half of my property. And then further back, I would have to build another land bridge. It is super wet, so for today, that is not gonna go down there because I don't think we're gonna get it back out. When I take steps in that area, my foot drops like 2-3 inches. So we are working up here and just moving all this earth down here. Eventually, the excavator's not gonna make it back here, but there's a trail that goes back and that ravine kind of comes down, and eventually it'd be cool to have a 4-wheeler trail come back up. Levi loves walking this trail, so Levi's Trail it is. Dad doesn't run the X much, but he's getting better at it. Just loosening everything up to make it easier to push. We don't have a bulldozer, but we do have a dozer blade on the excavator that works pretty good. Last video is where I went down there to it doesn't always run water, but it runs water a lot. And that is where we found that dead deer that I'm not sure why it died. It is beautiful back here. My favorite tree is awesome beech tree. It's pretty good size.
After these segments of video, it was too cold for too long to really do much for this trail. So we pretty much have been splitting wood all winter.
I already put a good little dent in the pile. I mean, it was definitely over there, so I don't know, 1/3 of the way done maybe. Now we were originally thinking about putting T-posts, like 2 T-posts for each wood stack. Then we forgot we packed the gravel and I don't think we were gonna get T-posts in there. So this was the alternative way to do the ends. And that way you're not putting pressure on this, or really any part of the metal. Works pretty well. This is one of the last big stumps that he's taken out for his home site. We got a little bit dug up here. song. So Rock Hill Farms had a recent giveaway on his channel, which you should definitely check out. So I was playing with this AI logo maker, and then Lindsay came over to work with it too. And she edited some of the settings, and she put like the most redneck stuff ever, like deer and skulls and guns and trees, and like just the words she used were very redneck. But this is what we got. Bro, that deer is not the hunted, he is the hunter. Because that did not put deer skulls, it put human skulls.